Catching a Dracula ant, scientifically known as members of the genus *amb's peculiar and cryptic lifestyle. These ants are fascinating for several reasons, including their vampiric feeding habits on their own larvae, which is where they get their name. Dracula ants inhabit a variety of environments, primarily tropical and subtropical regions. They are often found in forested areas where there is plenty of decaying wood, leaf litter, and a moist microclimate, which are essential for their survival. These ants are typically subterranean or nest within rotting logs, under rocks, or within soil layers, making them less visible compared to more common surface-dwelling ants. To locate a Dracula ant colony, one must first identify such habitats and focus efforts in these areas. The first step in catching a Dracula ant is to choose a suitable location. Forested areas with a rich layer of leaf litter and decaying wood are ideal. One should conduct a preliminary survey of the area to look for signs of ant activity. This can be done by gently turning over rocks, peeling back layers of bark from dead trees, and sifting through leaf litter. While doing so, it is important to be cautious and minimize disturbance to the environment. Spotting a Dracula ant requires a keen eye since these ants are small and tend to move quickly. Once a potential site is identified, setting up bait traps can be an effective method to lure Dracula ants. Since they feed on a variety of arthropods and other small invertebrates, baits such as small pieces of meat, insect fragments, or even sugary substances can be used. Place the bait on a small, flat surface like a piece of cardboard or a plastic lid, and position it near potential nesting sites. The bait should be checked periodically, preferably during the evening or early morning when Dracula ants are more likely to be foraging. Another method involves using pitfall traps, which can capture ants as they move through the leaf litter. Pitfall traps are simple to construct. Take a small container like a plastic cup and bury it in the ground so that the rim is level with the soil surface. Fill the cup with a preservative solution such as ethanol or a soapy water mixture, which will trap and preserve the ants. Cover the trap with a raised piece of bark or a similar object to prevent rainwater from diluting the preservative and to keep out larger debris. Place multiple traps around the suspected nesting areas and check them after 24–48 hours. For a more hands-on approach, one can use an aspirator or pooter, which is a device used to suck up small insects without harming them. This method is particularly useful if a Dracula ant is spotted while turning over logs or sifting through leaf litter. An aspirator typically consists of a small vial or container connected to a flexible tube. One end of the tube is placed near the ant, and suction is applied to the other end, drawing the ant into the container. This allows for close examination and easy transport of the ants. Once Dracula ants have been captured, maintaining them for study or observation requires recreating their natural habitat as closely as possible. A terrarium or ant farm with a substrate of soil, leaf litter, and decaying wood can provide a suitable environment. It is crucial to keep the habitat moist but not overly wet, as these ants require a humid environment. Regularly providing food in the form of small insects or meat scraps will help sustain the colony. Furthermore, studying Dracula ants can have broader implications for understanding ant evolution and behavior. Their primitive characteristics, such as their linear nesting structure and less complex social organization compared to other ant species, provide a glimpse into the early stages of ant social evolution. Insights gained from studying Dracula ants can inform broader questions about the development of social behaviors and the ecological strategies of ants as a whole. To conclude, catching a Dracula ant involves a combination of understanding their habitat preferences, employing effective trapping techniques, and handling the ants with care. By focusing efforts in forested areas rich in leaf litter and decaying wood, setting up bait and pitfall traps, and using tools like aspirators, one can successfully capture and study these elusive ants. Maintaining them in a controlled environment that mimics their natural habitat is crucial for observation and research. Documenting the process and findings enhances the scientific understanding of these fascinating creatures and their role in the ecosystem. Through diligent and respectful study, the mysteries of Dracula ants and their unique behaviors can be further unraveled, contributing to the broader knowledge of entomology and evolutionary biology. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.